Hey everyone, it's Jenn Starling here, aka J-Star. If you didn't know, I hope that's the right ear. I have J-Star tattooed on me. Anyways, I am the area promotions director and presenter for all of Oregon. I used to share the state with the lovely Corey Johnson, but Corey Johnson is Florida bound now, so now I have all of Oregon. Which is kind of funny because I don't live in Oregon anymore. I used to be like PDX, what's up? Like representing Portland. But I actually moved 130 miles north up to a city called Tacoma, Washington. And I laugh all the time because now, like, the area code here is 253. So I get all gangster and I'm like, yeah, I'm from the 253. So let me explain to you why I love the 253 so much. So you see this? It looks like a little emoticon heart, right? But if you look closely, this is a 2, this is a 5, and then the end of it's a 3. So it makes our area code. But like everybody has this on their cars, on their water bottles, at the gym. Like we are so, like, people that live here like love living here. So anyways, I became an instructor when I was 17, and why I became an instructor is because I lived and breathed turbo. If you guys remember the turbo tank top that said Eat Sleep Turbo, I'm not kidding you, that's all I did. Eat Sleep Turbo, go to school, like that's all I did. I loved Turbo Kick. I started it when I was 15 with my mom, and for the first 2 years that we did it, I was always known as Kyung's daughter because I was very quiet, very shy. But there was just a part of me that knew that I absolutely loved this, and I never had a lot of self-confidence, and it was very out of character for me to do Turbo Kick because of the type of friends that I had and the things that I did. It wasn't bad, it was just that it wasn't what we did. We were the kind of people that made fun of people that were cheerleaders that did dance team. And I got made fun of for doing Turbo Kick, but I loved it. I don't know how else to explain it. I just loved it. And so I got trained on round 24 with Amy Hopkins. I love Amy Hopkins. And I just fell in love with it. I actually, the facility that I got trained at, I ended up shadowing the lady that was the coordinator there, and afterwards she pulls me aside and basically just gives me like the worst news you could ever hear as like an insecure 17-year-old. She told me that I didn't know how to cue, she told me I had no enthusiasm, she told me that I would never get it, that I would have to spend at least a year, if not more, team teaching with somebody before getting my own class. Basically like beat me into the ground. And at that point in my life, hearing something like that, I would have crawled in a corner and just like cried. It's weird because to get like feedback like that, it drove me to do more. So I actually told her, you know what, thank you for your feedback, but I'm gonna go my own way. And so I ended up teaching for a rec center and then got hired on at 24. Like before I was 18, like on the day of my birthday, I went to 24 Hour Fitness and signed the papers. So I've been working for 24 ever since I've been 18. And just kind of blossomed from there and really found my passion. So I always knew I wanted to be an APD. I retested about 2 years after I got my initial training, and I went to Bridget's training to retest in Battleground, Washington. I fell down off my skateboard, so I showed up with like a knee brace and like stitches in my eyes, and I tried to get out of it, but Bridget pushed me to take it, so thanks Bridget. But she ended up giving me gold, and then about like 2 years later, I ended up taking a Hip Hop Hustle training, and I was sitting in the training, and Corey Johnson was in the training with me. She's so cute. And I was just sitting there thinking, you know, like, this lady is doing it really great. I love her, she's great, but like, I could totally see myself doing it. I was at a point in my life where like I had really like established my name in the Turbo Kick community in Portland, that I felt, I think it's time. Like I was like on the fence, like I think I'm gonna apply, not really sure. And then I got invited to Camp Turbo 2009 from 24 Hour Fitness. I was chosen out of my district to go there and listen to Shalene's lectures, and as soon as she started talking about goal setting and doing stuff that makes you scared and just going for it, I knew after that weekend it was time. So I made a plan, I made a goal, and then the rest is history. My big tip to other APDs, which I feel really silly for giving tip to other APDs because I'm still learning after 2 years, but my biggest tip would just to be, remember why you do this. Remember what sparked your interest. I think we all kind of get caught up in the star levels and wanting to reach a certain ranking, which there's nothing wrong with that, but just, I think my biggest tip would just be remember who you are and stay genuine. Special talent that I brought into the APD role is that I just put myself out there. I'm just, here it is, folks, take it or leave it, it's me. More specifically, I put my classes on YouTube. I think that that's something that I brought into it because I really wanted to show people that I still teach classes. Like, yeah, I'm a presenter and I'm an APD, but this is how I teach my class, and this is how I get my, I talk the talk and walk the walk. And like, you know, you can sit there in the trainings, this is how you make your class a party, and then, you know, talk about VIP, and I do the newest round and everything like that. And so since round 44, I put my every single turbo on YouTube. When I was at camp, I got told so many times that people were so happy that I put my videos up there, so I think that's a special. And then also I music mix. Say what you know about that? DJ Jazzy Jenn in the house. Some life lessons that I learned since becoming an APD is to let the little things go, to be able to have confidence in yourself and really own it, and just be comfortable with who I am 110%, and not wish that I was like a different presenter, or even just like a different person. I was always growing up and I never always felt weird in my own skin. And I think as I became an APD, I mean really in the last 2 years, I've really come into my own, and I just feel comfortable with who I am, and I don't make any apologies for it. And I'm just happy because life's too short, right? Life is way too short to be upset about things that are so trivial and they don't even matter. Big goal for the next 12 months as an APD is to at least maintain 3-star, and I want to be, and I'm saying this on camera, I am going to be in Hip Hop Hustle 29. They just filmed what, 25? I'm gonna be in 29. You know why? Because I love hustle. Ever since I started doing hustle, like a different side of me has come out, and I love to dance, and I was the girl that was really awkward and weird, and if I feel like if I got onto one of the fitness DVDs, I would just be like, cha-ching, like it's done. It's done. I've accomplished everything I need to accomplish now. But really, I want to be in Hustle 29 because it's just something I've dreamed about since like I was 15. I'm not kidding you. Not necessarily Hip Hop Hustle because it wasn't out when I was 15, but it's something that I dreamed about being in the videos. So